I just wanna be free with my people to prosper and hold it down. Don't you sit and wait, contemplating on a revolution. The time is now. I just wanna be free. 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 Can't you see? I just wanna be free.
Okay. Another episode of the Things I Wish I Knew About Money podcast. I'm your host, Kamille Smith. My gosh. First of all, it's that time of the year. I should have done this probably 2 weeks earlier just to have y'all prepared, but not because throughout the whole year, I've been warning you guys about this. I decided at first I was gonna come in hot saying, where's your taxes and stuff? But then I realized, let's make this more educational for the folks that are um for the folks that haven't got it done or for the folks that have gotten done. Either way, it will work for anyone. So welcome. First of all, Mercury retrograde is over. So congratulations if you were able to come true and not have it affect you. Well, hello, good evening, Dr. Vibe. You're so early. It just come true. Hello. Um, but yeah, I decided that instead of being aggressive, I will be more understanding and just remind you guys that the tax season ends. No, it doesn't end. So the deadline is April 30th. I've been telling y'all, um I if you see me on Instagram or stuff, you would see that lovely ad that I've had. I call it an ad because I feel like it's my ad, saying that it is tax season. Have you contacted me? If I haven't sent you a questionnaire as of late or as of yet, please, please contact me. Hold on. I'll make it easy for Una. So you should at least email me saying, Camille, I'm ready to do my taxes, or you should book an appointment because that way I'm able to see whether you want it virtually, if you want to virtually do it, or if you want me to pick it up in person or we meet in person. That's why I've been doing that. Um, you could even make I even make your life easier by getting access to your CRA online. So even if you send me stuff, I'll start it and then we'll finish. However, anyone that has sent me their things should be done by this weekend. Everyone's is practically done, and I'm just waiting for the latecomers and things. So come true. Book an appointment. See, book an appointment so we can get it done. And I also want to educate y'all because I think one thing that's happening is there's some individuals that they know what they need. Like, I have a questionnaire where I provide everything I need from you is on that questionnaire. And if it isn't, then when you talk to me, when you book an appointment, I have it there as well. I'm like, okay, so well, I know you have a child, or I know you have property, those type of things. So boom. But I also want folks to know that there are individuals that have expenses and they have to account their expenses. So I even here I'm we're gonna go through a rundown with it. A rundown. That made me hungry. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to make your life easier. Hold on. I have too many screens open. Ah, boom. So then, for the folks that are self-employed, this is for you. I really want your life to be easier. Actually, I'm gonna do it like this because I think everything that should be closed is closed. Oh gosh. So boom. This is the business expense template. So if I know you have a business, if I know you do freelance, if I know you have a rental income, I provide this for you. To make my life easier, as you can see, each month you put and it's so easy. Boom, you do this. See? Already there. It's going to include it, right? And then already at the bottom, it will show you how much you spent in that year. So it makes life easy. Boom, bam, bam, right? Um, so if you have an HST number and you file HST filing, I recommend that you use the subtotal. So instead of putting 5650, you would have to put 50. And this way I know, because I already have your HST number, I will know that that is the number that you're putting in. And then and when you do your HST filing, then that's the accurate number with the HST included is where you put that, right? So your expense, I need to know the subtotal. I don't need it with the HST. And if you have like meals and stuff, do not include the tips because it's you can't I can't claim tips. And also rule number 1 for me, please do not round your numbers. You're actually not making my life easier. Because if I acknowledge that something is rounded based on what type of expense it is, I'm gonna ask. Don't let me ask. Just simple as that, right? There's certain things that you don't have to round, and just then I'm gonna have to look at the receipts to make sure that it's correct, right? So I'm just doing that just so we can simplify. And if you do have an HST number, you can use this option too. So there's option 1 and option 2, but I usually suggest folks use option 2 so you're able to know what type of things, like how much you're making throughout the year, right? So boom, making it easy like that. Hopefully this is able to help folks understand why I do the things I do. I don't want to do it just to make your life harder, but it's also to remember, if I'm doing that, I'm charging extra. If I see a receipt, shucks, I don't have my receipt bag. I usually do it with webinars. If you give me a bag of receipts or you send me a pure emails of receipts that aren't summarized, I'm charging you. Okay, simple as that. Simple as that. So, boom. I'm trying to make life easier, and I'll even show you the reason for the questionnaire, right? Uh, This is an empty one. I'm not showing anyone's business or anything. I wouldn't do that to y'all. But with the taxes that I do, this is every info that you see or question that you see on the questionnaire. It's a question on here. The only thing I don't ask, and I just usually talk to you guys about it, is date of birth and SIN number. Unless you give me your tax slips, I won't need your SIN number because it's there. Or I'll just ask you for your date of birth, right? There's one thing that has been complex for individuals, is if you're working from home. So the folks that are working from home, this is the most important part that I'm gonna need from you is to know your area space. So square foot. of your total area, right? And then the area that where you actually work. So if you have an office, that's even better. I'm sighing because there's some people that probably only like, have a section like it's their kitchen. They use that same area for everything. Cool. But there's electricity, heat, water, internet, maintenance. Home insurance is only for commission employees only. Property tax is only for commission employees as well. So these are things that I've noticed that people have been missing out on opportunities. But if I know you work from home, I'm gonna ask you for this. And but if it's too much work, because there's some people that say it's too much work, then we don't even have to bother because I like to maximize as much as possible, but if you don't want to put in the work and effort, I'm 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 not going to twist your arm and things, right? So those are certain things and medical donations. Also, if you have if you have non-registered accounts, that's something the fees that you do, the banking fees, you want to be very wary about that. I've seen many people. I don't know what's going on, folks. A lot of y'all are having interest income, right? Congratulations. You got some money in the bag, right? But if you remember the tax Bible that I have, interest income is going to be taxed the same way as employment income. I'm really helping you guys focus on either capital gains or dividends income, or if you have room in your TFSA, put money into there. So anyone that has a big amount of money in their non-registered accounts, please transfer into your TFSA. Check your CRA online account and just see how much space you have and then put in that. However, anyone that has gotten their taxes done by me so far, I'm going to have a strategy email sent to you after. I know some people are like, "Oh, Camille, where's that email of yours that you usually have?" I'm going to do it. I just want to have everyone's taxes done before I actually do that. So bear with me. I will do that strategy. I'm gonna do it a little different because I'm just gonna review folks. Um, I want to give you guys the best value of like a tax strategy, and I also want folks to strategize with me throughout the year. Do not only come to me at the beginning or at the beginning of that one time in March. No, we have to meet throughout the year to strategize properly. Like there's one person I saw and they didn't even do one RSP contribution. I was like, what are you doing? What are those? So that's something that I want to talk about. And there's some stats, folks. You know me, I always like giving you stats when it comes to things. So for anyone that got their tax refund, congratulations, congratulations. So as of was it yesterday? As of yesterday, April 26th, only 1 in 10, so about 12%. I don't know how they said that, but okay. About 12%, yeah. Canadians plan to invest their tax refund this year, as other financial demands are putting pressure on family finances in many Canadians. Actually, this is going to be one of the questions. And Dr. Vibe, I know you're still there. Um, I'm not saying you. Are you aware of what people do with their tax refunds, or anyone that's in the chat or watching the replay? What Where's your tax refund going? I know I had an episode about it before, but I just wanted to show you guys again what a few people are doing. So 39% is holding on as cash. So they're holding the cash. They're like, nah, we gotta keep this. And that's actually wild because it's up from 35% last year. 24% is paying down debt. Woo, woo, do that, yes. And that's up from 21% last year. 29% is spending on essentials, and that is down from 32%. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. He says, I know people are spending it on debt. And you know what? That's a great thing because you know your net worth. You really want to have a positive net worth than a negative net worth. So that's ideal. What else? So it's funny that, you know, it has gone down with the spending on essentials. Actually, oh, I want to do it like this. Sorry, you guys. I like to put banners up. So bear with me. 39%. Mm, boom. Ah, of course that would happen. Boom, bam, bam. So yeah, 39% is holding as cash. 24%. 24% is paying down debt. So if anyone, Dr. Vibe, the person that you said is paying down debt, they're part of the 24%, which is higher. Which is I think I'm loving that more than ever because it just helps, you know, save that stress. I know you could have used that money earlier to pay it off, but such is life, you know. Spending on essentials 29%, which is down from 32%. Hola, let me see a message. That's actually a great question. Essentials. Um, because every time when I talk about essentials, sometimes people um get confused. They really get confused with their needs and their wants. And I try to remind myself to shut up sometimes because sometimes when people say, "Oh, I really need this," I was like, "You want?" They're like, "No, but just call it as it is. It's something you want. Like I want to go on vacation. I don't kind of need to go on vacation to keep, you know, keep sane, but it's more of a want and it's not something that you need at this very time, right? So, the essentials, yes. But there's also wow, oof, discretionary spending, and that's what I guess. Hey, this one's 12%. So maybe the people are telling the truth. So that's how much they're spending on that 12%, but that is down from 17%. And this one, I'm kind of shocked. I'm kind of shocked because I would hope this is more. Um, but investing is 12%, and that's down from 14%. Damn. But I guess at the same time, the people that are holding as cash is technically saving, right? So I mean, I wish more people would be able to invest more, but such is life. And more than two-thirds, so 68% of Canadians claim to have received or expect to receive a tax refund. So if you expect a tax refund, why haven't you got your taxes done already? I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I'm really trying to like, yo, the deadline. The deadline for individual folks is April 30th, right? Um, but of course, people that are self-employed, they have until June 15th. They have until June 15th. But if you owe, April 30th is the time when you want um to start putting money in, or to pay that money that you're owing. And I actually found something very interesting, and this is something I discussed before, so I feel like it shouldn't be a surprise. However, anything could happen. Anything can happen. So as of January 23rd, mm, 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 oop, oh shucks, It's more than I expected. I think I can still do it. So if you file late, so say you have so say you decide to do your taxes after April 30th, you and you owe, the CRA don't play. CRA is gonna give a penalty of 5% of any balance owing, right? Plus 1% of the balance owing for each full month that the return is late, and a maximum of 12 months. So even though, so this is for the self-employed especially. If you know you owe and you're self-employed, you should put money in April 30th. And normally, when I speak to people that are self employed, I give them a structure of doing installments. So, the installments is March, June, September, December. If you follow that installment structure, and it's always on the 15th, and I've said it many times in different episodes, if you do that structure, you actually will be more ahead of things and you won't get penalized as much as if you didn't do the installments. I get it. Some people can't follow the installments structure. Cool, but be mindful about that because this penalty, 5%, is crazy. And if you just just at least put some money in, if you know you're owing, than doing nothing at all, right? So that's something I would advise everyone that owes normally, or just pay it all at once. Dr. Vi, what about you? Are you always on time with your things? I'm not calling you out. I'm not calling you out. I'm joking. I'm joking. But there's also, yeah, I think I caught up with everything. Like I have a questionnaire, so you're able to know what type of things that you need. If you haven't contacted me yet, please do. Because by the 30th and you haven't messaged me, obviously I'll do it, but I want, like, it's kind of disheartening that you didn't take it as serious as you should, because I've been mentioning this throughout the whole year. This is not only it's during tax season where I remind people about their taxes, but you just don't want to leave it to the last second, right? I just really wanted to have a short episode about that and just have people mindful. I think there's one more thing I wanted to show. Nope, I showed the expense template. Boom. I showed the profile, how it looks, and what things to be aware about. And also go back to the old episodes. I give you guys nuggets. I give you things so you're able to be aware. So yeah. And if there's anything that you want to know, um yeah, just ask me by all means. Just want to, so for the latecomers, I'm not mad at you. I was gonna come in hot, but I'm not mad at you. I guess I understand. Life is lifing. Ooh, tips and tricks, tips and tricks. So anyone, I think the main thing you want to do is wait until mid March to file, or early March, because the financial institutes actually take a while to send in everything, right? I actually noticed that some people had missing information, and I just waited. I was like, I'm gonna wait because I normally know that they have this. So even if I wait to see things, it's because of your previous year. I always see to wait and see if you actually received it. So don't do it early February or like the first week of tax season, because you probably haven't received all your tax slips. And I even know some people that haven't submitted their tax slips. So always wait, book an appointment with me. we can make an arrangement on which days you want to do this. Okay? Because I'm free until Friday. I'm gonna cut off. Oh no. I'm joking. But yeah, contact me, email me, book an appointment, and we'll do this. And just be blessed. Mercury retrograde it's now in the post shadow, so I'm not sweating as much as I usually do. If you got a tax refund, congratulations. The average Canadian got 2,053 at least. But at least there are a lot of people that still haven't actually done their taxes. I've seen those stats. I can't find it right now, but it's all good. But make sure who you don't go to H&R. Sorry, don't go to them people. Them go to people that will actually like explain things like myself on why you want to tax plan and tax strategize. It's better to tax strategize than just, oh yeah, here you are, get my taxes done and stuff. I don't like that, and I'm trying to teach everyone how to do that. I'm trying to break you guys out of that habit. Okay? So make sure you like. Wow, look at that. Like, comment, share, tell a friend. If you know someone that hasn't gotten their taxes done, tell them to contact me, okay? All right. So peace and love, y'all. Till next time.
I just wanna be free with my people to prosper and hold it down. Don't you sit and wait, contemplating on a revolution. The time is now. I just wanna be free. 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 Can't you?